in Nottingham. Oh, I don't have a mic. So we are here. I'm joined by Carwin. Carwin, thank you for joining us. This event is sponsored to you by AU Vodka. So in bar 6 we have Scott Robinson versus Kenz Bailey. So Colin, do you know all about these fighters, or is this a new one for you lot?
I don't know anything about either of these two fighters, so there'll be no bias from me when I'm commentating on it.
Lovely to have Colin here. He's got great inside knowledge into the professional world and also this kind of scene. Don't forget to follow Ashton Promotions on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you again for joining us here live on pay-per-view. I'm Sam, this is Carwin, and let's get ready for about 5 of the evening. Crowd's getting packed, looking more lively. Our MC is Matt Kirby.
To the red corner, give it up for Scott Robinson.
And this is the last fight before the interval, I believe. No, we've got one more.
We have Ashley Cross, who I started boxing with, coincidentally. He's come on leaps and bounds since he started. I still never forget that time he took me up Donkey Hill. That's an answer.
Donkey Hill.
Yeah. So he's training with Jabba Cleek's gym, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then Jan went, "I'll go for a run." I thought it was a run around the block.
Yeah.
Little did I mistake that.
Used to do sprints of Donkey Hill in St. Anne's, and if you don't know it, it's probably a good thing.
Get to know.
Because you feel like you're breathing like a donkey afterwards.
God. You was miles ahead as well, like, calm down. And then they expected me to do a session after.
Yeah, that's the start of the session.
God. Again, guys, thank you for joining us here live at Promotions on pay-per-view. Our MC is Matt Kirby. I'm Sam, and this is Colin.
Well, I think this guy's won the best ring walk music between the two so far.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's more entertaining.
You can never go wrong with Eminem.
We'll wait for Danny Max, see how long that takes to come out. Yeah.
Bit of Eminem, can't go wrong.
A little bit of Eminem, can't go wrong, can you?
Standing in the blue corner, he was wearing black shorts with gold writing on the bandana. He is the one, and he is the
Kenz Bailey.
Bailey.
Scott Robinson coming out of Cherry Blossom Gym at Cinder Hill. If you don't know where that is just off the roundabout near Millwall.
Yes, opposite the, next to the Iceland, opposite the Tesco.
I always like to say it's near the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Says everything about me, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm very surprised I didn't say it's near that pub. Guys, we are on the last part before we hit the interval. Guys, get ready, get your pies ready, get your cup of tea ready. We are in for an absolute slobber knocker.
Pies and cup of tea. That's a odd combination, Sam, but whatever floats your boat.
Listen, we don't know what everyone else is doing, do we?
Yeah.
You know. Fast start.
Nice boxing here by Bailey.
Very tired from both competitors here.
Nice jab.
Yeah, absolutely. Setting up nicely to hit the body and go over the head, isn't he?
Of what I've seen so far, he's the one who's thinking about the things the most throughout the evening.
Like I said, he's yes, you're right. More technically gifted, and also he's thinking about how he's setting it up.
Exactly, setting traps.
Yeah.
As he's going to the body there.
He can tell that when he's slipping the jab, and he knows it might put his parry down, and he's going for that body as well.
Yes.
Fast start, very fast start here.
It looks like the big shots are coming from the other end. From Robinson, he seems to have more venom in his shots.
More venom, yes, but obviously the opponent's very sharper, quick. Footwork. I was on Robbo's side. Footwork as he's moving around the ring, but again,
nice head movement, taking himself off centre.
Yeah.
The crowd is a bit subdued on this one compared to the other fights.
I think it's because they don't understand the boxing terminology. They don't understand how actually set up, like setting up there, and that's that Paul's got to cover his chin.
Yeah. because neither, well, as they're landing...
That was a good kidney shot there, you see that?
Yeah, yeah. There was a good right from Robinson there as well. He landed a straight right as Bailey was throwing, but Bailey has now got his hands down, so he's gaining confidence.
Gaining confidence, but again, you know, like yourself, that could also be insecurities going forward later in the fight.
But it's a bit risky because it takes one shot, as you know.
Well, in this scene, yes, absolutely. And with the interval coming soon, I bet the crowd are ready for it.
Yeah. They've sat through about 6 minutes of simply the best.
Was it the best, though?
Was it the best?
It was the best of mine. Round 1 finish, how do you score that?
I think I'd edge towards Bailey.
Just because of the tidier work.
Tidier work, and the first minute of a round he dominated.
Yeah,
Robinson came back into it.
It took him a hot minute to realise that he's in a bit of an operator.
Yeah.
Like we've seen quite a few fights tonight where the left, right, over the hand, right, left, right, rushing out, but they realise that it's actually with somebody that can box.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us here at Ashton Promotion at the Moment Room here in the Palais in Nottingham, sponsored by AU Vodka and Alpha. If you're looking to join us on our journey, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok.
Corners out.
They're both trying to G up the crowd.
There we go, guys, round 2. I feel like this is going to be a big one. It must have been a massive club night last night because all the confetti keeps dropping in the ring, doesn't it?
Yeah, the confetti.
Must have been a good night last night.
Yeah.
He likes that jab to the body, you know, I'm right, doesn't he? He likes to set that up.
Yeah. I personally love a jab to the body. It's an underutilised tool.
It's always good because you always feel like your hands drop in because you have to. It's like an instinct thing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Jab to the head, jab to the body. It's getting a bit exciting now.
Because Bailey carries a low left, it does mean that he's susceptible to a right hand. And occasionally he rolls it, but Robinson's not stepping in with it. So even though he lands it, it's not got enough
there, but he's not really picked up on it yet.
Yeah.
He's not picked up on it.
It's on more of a touching shot, where if he turns his hip and steps into it,
like a little sting, it's just like a little sting, yeah. So again, like Robin now, he's coming in hard. He's feeling his way into the fight. We're halfway through the second round.
So the key for Robinson here, based on Bailey's movement, is you'd be going low with your left and going high with your right.
Yeah.
Because the shoulder roll, that's what everyone tends to lean that way.
But with the shoulder roll, like you know yourself, you get set to that left hook.
Yes.
Dropping down that way, don't you?
Yeah, so you throw them to set one another up. The left hook set. The jab is almost a bit of a null point in this situation because the shoulder will always bounce the jab off. There's a nice bit of spit there on the floor.
He did it about two or three times.
Yeah.
But you notice that Robbo's jabbing, but what Bailey does, when he throws, it's kind of tentative.
Yeah.
Like, he has to make sure he sets it up before he throws. Obviously, we don't want to see people rush in.
Yeah,
but of course, he knows he can't do that without setting it up.
Yeah.
So, what do you see so far then, Colin?
That was a much closer round, and
very, very tentative, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first round I would definitely give to Bailey. On that one, it's a tough one to score.
I think at this point, it will be who's going to be exciting to the crowd going into the final round.
Yeah, because it's not captured the crowd. They're all just chatting.
Yeah, obviously a lot of people are different in regards to how they respect boxing or how they see it.
Yeah.
You know, it can't always be bang every time. It has to be some skills and some technique to it.
Yeah, styles make matchups as well.
Yeah.
And because they're both technical,
that, you know, for them it might not be captivating because they're thinking it's just this and that, but realistically, these are two good boxers going in the ring and trying to outskill each other.
Very high-skilled bout.
I'll let them punches missing there by Bailey.
Yeah.
Oh,
good body shot.
Great body shots, 3 there at the time. Robert's got to weather this storm. As he's come out like that, he's got to weather it.
Yes.
Smother up, maybe a clinch. Clinch, get that breather,
That's experience, isn't it? And,
Yeah.
and as he's trying to land his own, his hands are coming down with chin up, which means he's susceptible to a counter with a sharp puncher like Bailey.
Yeah. With a clinch, you know what it's like. That'll give you a breather. The ref will break it up and you get that 10 seconds in the corner.
And Bailey's switching a lot to throw Robinson off his game. But that is the thing with a switch. When you're switching and someone throws a right hand,
You don't know what to do you?
Yeah.
You're like, you're going southpaw, you're going orthodox again. You're like, how do I move around this ring knowing?
Yeah.
Because
you've got to move different ways for both of them, haven't you?
His right hand could jab me, and that's harder than a jab on the left.
Yeah.
From different circumstances, isn't it? I really hope for a fast-paced finish in this one.
Yeah, you'd want to see it, so try and catch the judge's eyes as well if you're in there.
Also, they're both capable of it. It's about who wants it at this point. Robbo's he's the one that's stepping back a lot more.
Yeah. There seems to be like they're not putting venom into their shots as much because they're worrying about what's coming the other way.
They're both being back and forth, but yeah, I completely agree because they don't want to lean out too much because they know there's a count coming.
And there's a lot of respect there. They're touching gloves between exchanges and so on.
Yeah, they both can respect each other's tools, can't they?
Yes.
The pace has dwindled, but a little bit of hot step there. There we go.
There we go.
So, Cole, what would you say?
I think Bailey would have that based on what I observed. He, even if you take the punches out of it, he always looked to be the one in control.
I would say Robbo was a little bit on the back foot for most of the fight. So a lot of, I know obviously the audience engaged as they should be in this kind of fight, but it's the kind of fight we kind of appreciate.
Yeah, and then you often kind of base it on ring generalship. Who's getting the other guy to do what he wants him to do? And based on that, Bailey.
And like I said, he was on the ropes most of the time. He was sitting back. You know, obviously he came back with some, but obviously for general public like myself and the judges, he looked the busiest because he was on the back foot.
Yeah.
Is a draw.
Oh. Good decision? Or rematch next time?
I think it needs a rematch. I would have edged that to Bailey personally.
Like I said,
there's a lot of they look upset in the red corner thinking they should have got the win.
I don't know how they thought that.
No. Just say it as it is, Sam.
Oh, that's why I'm here. I'm not here to be political.
Yeah. But
I mean, I don't know how they thought they might have got the win.
No,
I mean, a draw, I can understand that. Like I said, I've got no bias against anybody. But like you said,
that would suggest that they thought he won 2 rounds and he didn't. He may have got 2 even rounds, he didn't win 2 rounds.
no.